Welcome to Melbourne TV. I'm joined by Jesse Hogan following the loss against the Saints. And Jesse, how do you sort of sum up today?
Yeah, obviously coming into the game, we didn't underestimate St Kilda at all. They'd only won the one game, but we know they're a quality side and similar to us, and building that young list and playing that good brand of football. They'd only won the one game, but could have beaten Hawthorn. So we came out knowing what they were going to throw at us, and to see what we put out was really disappointing.
How are we feeling sort of at quarter time? I mean, the game was in the favour of the D's, and obviously it's sort of game changed after that.
Yeah, quarter time was a very optimistic group. We hadn't been playing our brand of footy, but we still had the lead and we were still sort of in the game. And we thought if we could really turn the game onto our style and play out the way we wanted to play, that we could really run away with the game. But we just couldn't adapt it, and St Kilda just wanted it more, and they were just beating us the contest and pretty much all around the ground.
Yeah. Going into the final term, it was 42 points down, which actually had the same margin against North. How were the boys feeling at that point? Was it sort of, we can come back, or was it sort of, gee, it's going to be a tough gig from here?
No, we had the belief. I think especially Eddie had, 7 goals isn't that much. But we weren't so much thinking about, the 7 goals. I think about the process and getting back to the way we play, and if we do that, then we can get the 7. But like we said, we sort of tried to turn it back around to our style, but we just we just weren't playing the way we wanted to play, and we'll have to address that on Monday and Tuesday, and train it on Wednesday, and fly over to Gold Coast and give it a crack.
How do you sort of look at your own game? Outstanding personally, 7 goals, career best. On a day like this, it's quite an interesting one for yourself.
Yeah, you summed it up perfectly. You'd much rather kick goals when you're winning. I guess I hadn't been in great form. I'd sort of been around the ground and getting a bit of it, but I hadn't been putting anything on the scoreboard. So for me, I can take a little bit of confidence out of it, but at the same time, it's sort of that bittersweet. You want to kick a bag in a winning game, but yeah, unfortunately, so we couldn't get it done.
I'm sure personally you take a fair bit out of this game, though. You really played such a great game, and talking about the last few weeks, do you feel a lot more confident now personally after the end of it?
Yeah, I guess our forward line this year, it's not so much revolved around so much me and Jeffy kicking the majority of the goals. I think we've got a great chemistry down there, and Watsy's come to a whole nother level this year and is kicking goals, and Jeffy played last week, kicked 4, and then so I think everyone we're a lot more. I think we've got a lot more options, a lot more versatile. And Frosty's kicking goals. Pedo Kenty kicked 4 not too long ago. So we've just got a bit more, versatile, more gelled forward line where it's not going to be so much centred on a centre half forward or a certain forward to kick goals. Everyone will get a turn at some stage.
All right, mate. Well, good chatting to you, and well done on your great game today. Best luck against the Suns next week.
No, cheers, Bex.
Thanks.